to pray. To pray freely. And we are grateful for such enlightenment.
You know, some of you, it's just because you haven't yet tested power. When power falls into the wrong hands, do you know that there are people, when they sit in positions of authority, they are threatened by every other thing that is exalted above them, including God? We have such individuals even in the Bible, where a king would say, you are not going to pray to any other god. If you have a request, let it be sent to the king in Babylon. There are people, individuals, some, I'm not just talking of political power, I'm talking of even in a marriage setting. The husband is threatened even by the lordship of Jesus. They don't understand why, you cannot understand why your wife would love Jesus so much. And especially knowing that Jesus is a man. You don't understand what power does. And the reason why I asked you to pray for the government, especially for the president, it is because I've a lot of things that I know that I can't tell you. All I can ask from you is prayer. And for own information, we didn't start praying for the president during the crossover. We are all aware. Even when I made you to pray for him when he was the vice president, that was not the first time that I personally started praying for him. At that point, I was simply inviting all of you to join me in prayer. I had since started praying for him before he was even appointed the vice president, because I knew way before. I knew. I'd seen him becoming the president of this country before his appointment into the office of the vice president. And when I saw the destruction that was awaiting him, then that's when I was asking God, so how can a dead man become the head of state? Because I'd seen the calamity. That's when I came to you, because I'd seen him dying. I'd seen the attack. That's when I came, and then I told you, only prayers can save this man. And when I gave you that prophecy, they had not yet started fighting him. So I wasn't prophesying from circumstances, environmental prophecies, situational prophecies. Yeah. This is why it was difficult for people, even those that do not like me, to know what I meant. Because there was nothing that was pointing to that. Who would poison him? And I gave you the structure, his position. I dramatized his position. And I told you this man is loyal. It was based on loyalty. You don't know loyalty, I know it. I know it. He had so many opportunities to do wrong things. to destroy the people that even thought were very protected. And he never used those opportunities. That's loyalty. Why would I pray for someone who was not even the current president, and even having the guts to come? You are not broadcasting from America, knowing that you are safe. You are in that same country, and you come and you tell the people to pray against an arrangement, and the people behind the assassination are still alive. They are there. What are they going to plan against you now that they know whatever they do might not succeed based on you? Those are enemies that I created in defense not of the president. So supporting and praying for him now cannot be because he is now the president. Whoever is supporting him now is supporting him now because he is now the president. And some it is because of what they benefit. Some of us, we do this with a genuine heart. The president is a generous person. Even to myself, he openly asked me, what should we do for you? I said, nothing. But I have nothing to do for you and for the government, which is standing in the gap. Already what you're doing is enough, especially for this atmosphere we have. And also I'm aware of the progress that should take place should we pray and should we support. I know. Yes, you can hate me all you want, but I've been like this for years. You know, even when people whisper negative things concerning me to people in authority, I'm aware. I'm aware. What I like about people in authority, if they have the grace of God upon their lives, they will definitely verify certain information before they act on it. I've had people in my life that have really wanted me destroyed, but they lacked resources. So they misrepresent me, and they sit back and wait for my destruction. I serve a living God. So us praying for the government, it is not an anomaly. It's a regular exercise. We follow scriptures as they are. If you can't pray for your leader, it also means that you are not praying for me. I know you have love for me, you have hope in me, but that doesn't mean that you are praying for me. I don't know why certain people choose to ignore realities of the omniscience of God in certain statements that we give in public. You must always look at what we say, and you will see it's far from politics. When it's God speaking, it should be easy for the godly to know this is God. This is apolitical. This is God. There is no need for people to fight for people. No need for people to fight for people. There's no need. You think this current generation will be there forever? No. There will come a time our children will lead each other. I know 3 presidents ahead from now of this country. 3. Already, I know them. Don't make me start. And even those ones, when they get into power, they will fail dismally if they don't get your spiritual support. They will make promises, but they will turn out to be clouds without rain. Some people that have never had ministries, they feel it's not appropriate for a man of God to talk about these things from the pulpit. We address the earth, we address nations from here. Sometimes when we say, hear ye, O earth, this is what we mean. Some don't believe that prayer can do anything, simply because of other countries that do not believe in prayer, nations that are not even Christian nations, yet they are flourishing. You think spiritual mileage is only gained through Christianity. That's what you think. Those nations are the most spiritual nations, not in a Christian way. The reason why they would not want to have Christianity in those regions and in those territories, it is because it is working against their own mode of spirituality. Christianity is against what they have established as their spirituality that governs their systems. No success outside of spirituality. No success. No success. Without God, no leader can be of any help to you. Without God, no matter how good he is. It's your God who touches his heart to do you good. Israel would stay in captivity for years until God touches the heart of the king. And God used many kings, the likes of Cyrus, to release God's people into their own provisions. Let them go, and God himself said, he is my servant and I will use him. Yet he was a Gentile. Even for God's people to experience their liberty, there was need for God to touch the heart of the king. Of the king. They did not leave Egypt until Pharaoh said so. Until he said, you can go. Even after God had killed every first born, still the king was supposed to give a clearance. Despite the miracles, still the king had to let them go. Let my people go. God uses leaders, political leaders. God uses governors. God uses members of parliament, sometimes more than he uses men of God. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know. That is why most people, when they think of ministry, all they think of is microphone and the pulpit. Yet sometimes your calling can be in politics. You are called by God, you occupy space in the political sector, and whilst you are present there, you are representing the mind of God. Certain laws cannot be passed simply because you are there. There, you operate from there, whilst we are praying for you from here. You operate from there like an Esther, whilst Mordecai is praying from here. And it was because of one child of God that gained access into the palace that the entire nation of Israel was preserved. One.